Good afternoon, madam. This is Eric Zanz Manco, and I will report about file format audio media. First, what is file format? File format audio information may be stored using different file extension or formats. Probably the most common among these are the WAV files or WAV and MPEG layer 3 files or MP3. Compressing and storing an audio file is done through a codec, which determines the size of the audio, while there are formats that mainly contains the audio itself. Some other formats also provide header information and other relevant notes about the audio files. In Table 14.3, you will see a list of the audio file format that you may use to store your sound file. So, the first file format are open file formats, which is supported by most software. First example is WAV or waveform audio file. It is standard audio file container formats used mainly in Windows or PCs. Second, commonly used for storing uncompressed or PCM CD quality sound files, which means that they can be large in size, around 10 MB per minute of music. It can also contain data encoded with a variety of codecs to reduce the file size, for example, the GSM or MP3 codecs. And the second one is MP3 or media player, the most popular formats for downloading and storing music. By eliminating portion of audio files that are essentially inaudible, MP3 files are compressed to roughly one-fifth the size of an equivalent PCM files while maintaining good audio quality. Recommended for music storage, not that good for voice storage. So, mao ni siya ang kasagaraan ginagamit nato karon ning MP3. Then the third one is OGG. A free open source container format supporting a variety of codecs, the most popular of which is the audio codec Vorbis. Vorbis offers compression similar to MP3 but is less popular. GSM or Global System for Mobile. Designed for telephony use in Europe, a very practical format for telephone quality voice. Makes a good compromise between file size and quality. It is recommended for voice recording. DCT or Database Container File, a variable codec format designed for dictation. It has dictation header information and can be encrypted, required by medical confidentiality laws. FLAC, Free Lossless Audio Codec, a lossless compression codec, as like zip for audio. If you compress a PCM files to FLAC and then restore it again, it will be perfect copy of original. The cause of this low losslessness is that the compression ratio is not good. Recommended for archiving PCM files where quality is important. Example, broadcast or music use. AU, the standard audio files format used by Sun, Unix, and Java. AIFF or Audio Interchange File Format. It is standard audio file format used by Apple, It is like a WAV files for the Mac, VOX or VOX. The commonly used the dialogic ADPCM or adaptive differential pulse code modulation codec, similar to WAV files except that the VOX files contains no information about the files itself. So the codec sample rate and number of channels must first be specific in order to play a Vox file. It is very old file type and it is pretty poor. Not recommended for anything except for supporting legacy system. The last one is RAW, can contain audio in any codec, but is usually used with PCM audio data. Rarely, rarely used except for technical tests. Second formats are proprietary formats. WMA or Window Media Audio. It is owned by Microsoft, designed with Digital Rights Management or DRM abilities for copy protection. AAC or Advanced Audio Coding. A format is based on the MPEG-4 audio standard owned by Dolby. A copy protected version of this format has been developed by Apple for use in music downloaded, downloaded from their iTunes music stores. The next one is RA or Real Audio, designed for streaming audio over the internet, allows files to be stored in a self-contained fashion in a computer with all audio data contains inside the file itself. MSV or Memory Stick Voice, a Sony proprietary format for memory stick compressed voice files. The last formats is other formats. A track or OMA, OMG or ATP. The newer style Sony proprietary format designed for mini disc use always has a OMA, OMG ATP file extension. Is similar to MP3 and probably only used if you're reading files from mini discs or writing for mini discs. Most of these files are write managed, so you cannot open them in any software programs. That's all. Thank you.